Good evening. I'd like to call the August meeting of the Montgomery County Legislature to order. And Madam Clerk, will we please have a roll call of members?
Chairman Pett.
Present.
Legislator Isabel. Legislator Patel.
Here.
Legislator Kelly. Legislator Sweet.
Here.
Legislator Diamond.
Present.
Legislator Headwell.
Present.
Legislator Wilson.
Present.
Legislator Duchessis.
Present.
Legislator Headwell, can you please lead us in a salute to the flag?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing while we honor the fallen. Susan Kubavsak, who is the sister of Mary Ann Hebert, who works in the county clerk's office. William Grainer of Fort Plain, former member of the Montgomery County Democratic Committee. And Michael Chiara, former supervisor from the city of Amsterdam. A moment of silence, please. Thank you. All right, is there anybody in the audience who would like to make a public comment? Yes, please, come to the rail and state your name so everybody...
Yeah, my name is Dave Gamula. I'm a veteran, and I knew Mr. Isabel from way back when. He was a friend of mine. I used to be a letter carrier, and he was on my route. He owned a big mansion up on University Place in Amsterdam, land, but he's not here, and I understand that he doesn't attend that much. Is he sick? And if he's sick, is it in the bylaws that he can appoint somebody to take his place? Because there are a few things I'd like to find out from my legislator.
Well, Mr. Gamula, unfortunately, the public comment section does not call for interaction and interchange with the public commenter. And of course, of the nature of that request, it's not something that, we would discuss publicly anyway, unfortunately. So I'm sorry, but I'm not able to close the loop for you on that this evening, just due to protocol.
Is he all right?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
oh, he is.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sir. All right, at this time, we'd like to take a moment to make a presentation, and we're going to have Legislator Diamond take care of this because it falls within his district, but we're happy to have the Canajoharie Class C Championship baseball team here, and we want to congratulate them on their New York State title.
Why don't we have you guys come up front, and then I'll read the proclamation. I'll slow it up.
Don't step on the first baseline. Now, some of your ranks are probably in college now, huh? Or no?
Yeah, we are missing a couple.
You are, okay.
All right, guys, I'm privileged to give this, read the proclamation to you as a former Tri-Valley baseball player myself. Hard to believe, but true. Back then, though, I think we called you Redskins. I don't think you do that anymore, right? Whereas the County of Montgomery is proud to recognize and honor those individuals who have achieved something extraordinary, and in doing so, brought acclaim and praise upon themselves, their families, and the area as a whole. Whereas, congratulations to Canajoharie High School varsity baseball team, the Cougars, Coach Joe Brown, Assistant Coach Joe Fowler, for their exceptional season, sportsmanship, and determination. And whereas, following the magic inning against Lake George Warriors, the Canajoharie Cougars won the Section 2 Class C championship game, the team's first sectional win since 2010, the only second baseball sectional championship win in the school's history. And whereas through their resilience, camaraderie, mental poise, the team finished the season with a record of 15-1, and were also the WAC Hudson Division co-champions with Galloway, whom the Cougars beat in the regular season. And whereas it takes true passion and the confidence to believe in yourself and your team to achieve such an accomplished season, and with the backing of their coaches, parents, peers, community as a whole, the Cougars truly exemplify what it means to have Canjo grit and deserve to be recognized for their commitment to the sports, to sports, teammates, and coach. Now therefore be it resolved, County Executive Matthew L. Ossenfor, Legislative Chairman Michael J. Pepp, on behalf of the Montgomery County Legislature, hereby proclaim Tuesday, August 24th, as an official date in Montgomery County to congratulate the Canjo boys varsity baseball team on not only their achievements, but for the pride they brought to their hometown and to the county as a whole. If I could have the executive come up and our county chairman. Congratulations, guys.
Okay, you're gonna have to get a little bit closer.
Exit.
Anyone else?
Good job,
Say a few words about your boys?
Absolutely. Never one of them. You're gonna remember that forever, man. I keep telling everybody, because I've been asked, even now with my new employment in another school district, I keep getting asked the same question. How'd you guys do it? And all I can say is the boys do it themselves. I'm getting choked up. But it's, I give them a plan, they execute it. This had nothing to do with me other than just keeping them on track. They did everything on their own. The parents with their, I can't say enough about the Canjo parents, and the amount of support they show these boys is, I've coached in a lot of school districts, nothing like Canjo grit.
Coach, do you need a group hug?
Who else gonna pay for that?
Good job, guys.
I almost lost it. The whole time, what? Thanks.
All right, back to the agenda. Madam Clerk, any communications this evening?
No communications this evening, Chairman.
All right, thank you. There are no minutes to approve for the month of July. They haven't been completed yet due to the late nature of that meeting, so we'll have them for you next month. Can I have a motion from the floor for the acceptance of the budgetary transfers? Legislator Headwell, Legislator Diamond, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? Abstentions?
Passed.
All right, thank you. And now a motion for the acceptance of the procurement record. A motion from the floor? Anyone? Legislator Wilson? Legislator Sweet? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions?
Passed.
All right, now on to old business. We have a tabled resolution, Resolution 161, in support of the joining of the Capital District Transit Authority. I'd like to put a motion on the floor to remove it from the table for discussion purposes. Is there a second out there?
I'll second.
Legislator Pertel. Just to lead the discussion, just a couple of, I'm sorry. Oh, a vote? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions?
Passed.
Thank you. Executive Ossenfort has, as he mentioned last month at our meeting, or actually earlier this month, indicated that he would be putting together a package of information to help us better decide on this resolution. And at any rate, Executive Ossenford, would you like to take the floor for a moment?
Sure, yeah.
And tell us your plan of action here.
Yeah, absolutely, and as you like to say, we've been peeling back the onion one layer at a time on this issue and what the impact is going to be from a financial perspective. I know Legislator Pertel did send out a map of some of the routes. We have had some discussions with the CDTA CEO, who has also spoke with our local transportation company, Brown Bus. In addition to that, in talking with Legislator Pep, there is the ability to have a relationship there between CDTA and Brown. And we have some additional information related to the mortgage tax issue, and I'd like to thank the county clerk for pulling and the county attorney for helping pull that together. Basically, what I'm going to recommend tonight is that we run this through committee and take a look at everything that we're putting together right now next month. There's a lot of information here, especially as it relates to the mortgage tax and how other counties do it. And we have some of that information, but it's not complete. So I think the best course of action right now is to, I'm not sure exactly what the procedure would be, but hold off for tonight and then put it out for committee and it can be considered next month and we can take it from there.
All right. Anybody else want to discuss anything about it?
Yes.
Yes.
Is there a deadline to get together with CDTA and the school district?
Yes. Oh, that's correct.
He would have to come to the committee meeting this week.
Correct. Thank you.
We're going to refer it back to committee. You can come then and speak.
When is that? When is that?
It'll be the third Tuesday of next month.
Next one.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Legislator Diamond. So hearing that, I will remove my original sponsorship of the resolution, which, do we need the second removed as well?
No, just removing this one.
All right, I'll remove my sponsorship of the original resolution. That way, it'll come back through committee next month, Executive Ossenford, and not go right to the full board meeting. Do we need a vote on that?
Nope.
Okay. All right, thank you. So we'll be looking at that again next month in committee.
Point of order again. Wouldn't someone have an opportunity to sponsor it?
If someone wants to pick up the sponsorship, they could. Otherwise, we'll go back to committee.
That's my understanding.
Did you want to?
No, I don't. I just don't want to leave, we're all one group.
So we're all set for it to come back to committee next month.
Yeah, I'll put it back on chairman for next month.
All right, thank you. All right, under new business, we do have an add-on resolution this evening, which came to us from the Department of History and Archives. We apologize for the late nature of this. It was given to council today, only because there is a hot date in it that we need to get this approved for. We'll get into that later on the 3rd for a film crew to come in and film some things here at the county on September 3rd. We're not going to have a meeting in the meantime, hence the nature of bringing it to all of us as an add-on here this evening. So a motion to amend tonight's agenda to include resolution, we have a number on it?
178.
178.
I'll sponsor that.
Legislator Pertel, Legislator Wilson, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions?
Pass.
All right, thank you. All right, on to our full agenda here. Starting off with resolution number 166, a resolution approving road use and crossing agreement between the County of Montgomery and High River Energy Center, LLC, from the Department of Public Works. Sponsors were legislators Pertel and Pep. Discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions?
Pass.
Resolution number 167, a resolution establishing the position of Human Resource Financial Assistant from the Personnel Office. Sponsors were legislators Diamond and Peck. Discussion.
Sure.
Legislator Diamond.
I didn't get a chance at the committee, but just wanted to say that this is long overdue. And what brought it to mind was the possibility of flooding again over this past weekend. I can remember when our payroll person, not having an assistant, they put in the county executive always tells the story how she had put her in a boat. She rowed over to the annex building to do payroll for us. So, and I remember when she was having a baby, she used to have to come in and do payroll. So this is long overdue. I remember it was talked about in 2014, and I'm so happy to see this position here tonight.
Thank you, Legislator Diamond. Any further discussion? Legislator Hagel.
I agree with Legislator Diamond. I think it was way overdue. However, just personally, I'm voting no on this because the fact is I think they should have been done at budget time. You know, it should have been done prior to the year or here. And I just don't agree with doing some of these things halfway through the year. And it's nothing against anything except that it should have been done at the beginning of the budget season. And I just don't like these big things done at this time of year.
Thank you, Legislator Hagel. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
I oppose.
Abstentions?
Pass.
Resolution number 168, a resolution authorizing the county executive to sign agreement for Kronos Workforce HR Payroll System, MM Hayes, from the Personnel Office. Sponsors were legislators Sweet and Peck. Discussion. Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Aye.
Abstention?
Pass.
Resolution number 169, a resolution confirming appointment term of representative to the Fulton, Montgomery, and Schoharie County Workforce Development Board made by the county executive. Sponsors were legislators Wilson and Pertel. Discussion. Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions?
Pass.
Resolution number 170, a resolution authorizing and approving a settlement agreement to an action relating to the opioid crisis. Sponsors were legislators Pett and Wilson. Discussion. Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions?
Pass.
Resolution number 171, a resolution amending rules of procedure of the Montgomery County Legislature for the year 2021. Sponsors were legislators Diamond and Wilson.
Pertel.
Yeah, don't confuse them.
It says, on my sheet, it says Diamond and
Oh,
Wilson.
here it says.
Okay.
That's the case. I'd like to withdraw my sponsorship.
Okay.
I have.
I'll pick it up.
I have Pertel and Wilson.
Okay. Sponsors were legislators Pertel and Wilson. Discussion.
Can we just review quickly the changes? Just a sum of it.
Council.
You want to review the resolution?
Just what the changes.
Change our
And
His
changes.
vote doesn't count. That's the thing.
The changes are everything that we discussed in committee and the rules of procedure.
The only thing we really changed was abstaining. You had to explain why you abstained, correct?
We changed that. We changed
Two-thirds.
your 2/3 back to majority. We changed that when the clerk of the legislature is absent, that she can appoint a designee for full board meetings to mirror what happens in committee.
Committee chairs are absent. It defers to the chairman. And if the chairman and the deputy chairman are absent, then somebody from that committee.
Yes.
Thank you.
Any legislator Diamond?
I would just point out the major change was that despite what your vote is, the resolution goes to the full board. And as I mentioned at committee, that's the part I really have a problem with. I'm not sure why you would vote if your vote doesn't count. And I would say if this resolution passes, which it looks like there's enough support, I'll be resigning as chairman of the Health and Human Services Committee and every other committee because my vote doesn't count. There's that would be hypocritical for me to be here.
Okay, thank you, Legislator Diamond. Any other discussion?
I mean, I agree with Legislator Diamond because that was the point that I wanted most changed in this thing because the fact is, if we're gonna have committee meetings, we should just have committee meetings where we're just going to discuss something and be over. I don't understand what the whole purpose of voting yes or no in a committee meeting if it really doesn't make any difference. Except the only thing the committee meetings are to just discuss what's on the agenda. Even if everyone there agrees that that shouldn't be sent forward, it still gets sent forward with a recommendation to go forward.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, Legislator Jessica.
I do think we can make better use of the committee system. I think the CDTA issue is a point that that we should heed with respect to gathering information, making decisions. So it's not just a case of how you vote in committee, but really what the committee does. We can do a little better, I think.
Thank you. Any further discussion? Legislator Diamond.
I would make a motion to go back to committee.
To rediscuss.
A second.
All in favor?
Roll call.
Call the question. Or roll call. Go ahead. Roll call.
Okay, sorry.
That's okay.
Who, sponsored? Diamond?
Yeah.
Legislator Diamond.
Aye.
Legislator Headwell.
Aye.
Legislator Wilson.
Aye.
Legislator Duchessis.
No,
Chairman Pep.
Aye.
Legislator Patel.
No.
Legislator Sweet.
No.
Yeah,
No, pass.
pass.
To go back to committee.
excuse
How
me,
did it pass?
what was
Didn't
the,
pass.
We have 4. We need the two
You had
thirds.
two, you had
You get two absence.
Yeah, Isabel and Martin count as a no vote.
Oh, it didn't pass.
Mr.
Okay,
yes,
so fail,
Mr.
that's
Chairman,
right.
requires affirmative vote for the
Right.
entire board,
So,
not just members present.
correct. So then it doesn't pass.
Fail.
So where are we at with this now, Counselor?
So now it's still under discussion. Discussion is still open under the original resolution.
Anybody else want to speak their piece? And if there's no other discussion?
And vote on the resolution, there's nothing to-
So really, if anybody wants, it's really to be go back to committee, to be voted on in committee. It was voted down, and then it could go back to committee as a new resolution, correct?
if somebody brought it back up.
And it just got voted down.
The motion to bring it
If
back.
bringing it back, the table was voted down. However, if it gets voted no right now, then it could be brought back as a new resolution to go back to committee again.
But we had a no vote.
We had a no vote to send it to committee.
Oh,
But if
okay.
you really wanted to go to committee, you vote no, then it dies, then it can be brought back forward as a new resolution.
It doesn't die until we vote.
Correct.
So we have to vote on whether we approve of that,
Okay.
or approve of the resolution or not.
Is that point of order or discussion according to the rules?
It doesn't make no difference to me.
All right, well, let's take a vote, a roll call vote then on the resolution.
Okay. Legislator Patel.
Aye.
Legislator Sweet.
Aye.
Legislator Diamond.
No.
Legislator Headwell.
No.
Legislator Wilson.
No.
Legislator Duchessis.
Aye.
Chairman Pep.
No.
Fail.
So we can go back to committee.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. Resolution number 172. Resolution authorizing a fireworks display at the former Beach Now facility Sponsors were legislators Pertel and Wilson. Discussion. Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions.
Pass.
Resolution number 173, resolution authorizing the county executive to enter into an agreement for brokerage services for property, general liability, and flood insurance. Sponsors were legislators Sweet and Wilson. Discussion. Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions.
I abstain.
Pass.
Resolution number 174, resolution authorizing the county executive to enter into a contract with Vanesky. Sponsors were legislators Pep and Wilson. Discussion.
Chair, just a question. Is that the auditor?
No,
That's not.
no, this is the firm that's going to help us strategize.
Oh,
how to
right,
use the
yeah.
funds.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions.
Pass.
Resolution number 175, a resolution amending the 2021 operating budget and authorizing the county executive to enter into an additional contract with Calderwood. Sponsors were legislators Diamond and Pep. Discussion. Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions.
Pass.
Resolution number 176, a resolution approving the abstract of audited claims. Sponsors were legislators Diamond. I have Diamond and Diamond here on my
Should be
list.
Diamond and Wilson.
Diamond and Wilson. Discussion. Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions.
Pass.
Resolution number 177. Resolution authorizing county executive to enter into a contract for professional auditing services. Sponsors were legislators Headwell Jr. and Peck. Discussion. Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
No.
Abstentions.
Pass.
All right, and resolution number 178, our add-on resolution, a resolution authorizing the county executive to sign a contract with Shed Media. And I need a sponsor.
I'll sponsor.
Legislator
I'll
Pertel, second legislator Wilson. Discussion.
Chair, do we know what they're going to be filming?
Executive?
County attorney had a discussion with them today.
It's
I
a,
didn't.
it's a show called Who Do You Think You Are?
What do you think, Karen?
It's like a genealogy search.
Gotcha. Thank you. I'll be supporting this.
Okay. So, all in favor of well, is this the resolution itself, or do I have to do? Yeah, we already had it. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions?
Pass.
All right.
Motion to adjourn.
Under other business, just a reminder, our next meeting is Tuesday, September the 7th at 5:30. It's a budget meeting only, where we're going to be discussing our cost center that evening and going over it. So it'll start at 5:30. Any other business anybody would like to bring before the legislature? Executive Department.
Just real quick, I want to let you guys know, we did receive from, as you know, we're trying to get it to NYMER for some time now. We did receive a check, they owed us, it was like $150,000+. That was, when we were previously done, but we did receive a check for $97,000.
And that's from who?
From NYMER, which is
Oh, okay.
the insurance
Yeah.
move we made this year, so that's pretty good together. Nice check.
All right. Motion to adjourn. Legislator Patel, second. Legislator Diamond. All in favor?
Aye.